Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hello Orangefield, my name is Mr. Block and I am the new U.S. History teacher, including APUSH. And this is a quick video to introduce myself and to tell you a little bit about the classroom and some of the things we'll be doing. So anyway, a little bit about myself. I have been teaching for a number of years, including Houston, Beaumont, Jasper, and now I'm in Orangefield. I know it's going to be my favorite. So anyway, here is our remind for the classes. If you are in U.S. History, 3rd through 8th periods, here is your remind code. Remember, you can always pause this video when you need to write down something. So anyway, APUSH, 1st and 2nd periods is FD 9A62. I don't know why I didn't say the other one, but here are your codes which you can see. And please go to remind.com and sign up for the messages. It's going to be extremely important, especially this year. So we're going to talk about my website, which is www.historywithblock.com. And so as you can see, I will be filming, sometimes recorded and sometimes live. I'm going to be utilizing YouTube live feeds. And so anyway, we'll be using these tools, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, here a little bit more about myself. So as you can see, I can also, so you can see things being drawn on the board. You can also, let me make this the right direction, see that I can draw things or show pages to you using a Google document. So here is a little bit more about myself. I went to Houston Community College after serving in the military and took 2 years of getting associates in science there. What a great way to get some credit at the community college level. And went to Texas State University in San Marcos, between San Antonio and Austin on I-35. Very beautiful country, there, right in the middle of Texas. And I was in the Navy for 4 years, and I had the coolest job, which was meteorology, and I was lucky to land that position. So anyway, so those are my credentials there when it comes to educational background. Now, what I'm also going to do now is show you how I will be teaching from my screen. So I'm going to go to my website now, and so now I can teach on the screen. And anyway, let me give you a quick briefing on how our website, www.historywithblock.com, it is a Google site, so it will be incorporating Google Classrooms. And this will be our launching point. You can always go to Google Classrooms, but this is where I would prefer everybody go, because this really organizes things in a really cool way. And you can find everything you need for this class, including the remind. So if you click on this remind on my website, you can sign up, okay? So let me go back to my website. So anyway, let's go ahead and do a quick briefing of how this website works, okay? So if you're in the my U.S. history classes, those are 3rd through 8th period. You're going to get your lessons here. These will be your table of contents. We're going to keep an interactive notebook, and this is where you will see your table of contents. We'll go back to the lessons in a moment. Okay? So we update this every day. So when you, even if you're at home, I want you to keep an interactive notebook. I'm going to explain more about what the notebook should be and how to put it together. I'll make a video showing you. Okay? All right, so anyway, back to our website. How-to videos, including like how to put your interactive notebook together or how to use this website. I will make another video for that. Word walls, what's going on in the classroom, and I'll video of the classroom real quickly so that you can see. But the word walls are going to be on here, and if you study these word walls, you are going to do great on the STAR test. Okay, you're going to you're going to pass it if you know all the stuff on the word walls. But of course, we want commended. We want our students to have commended scores, not just passing, because passing really isn't passing. Passing is passing with a 70, and we want a bunch of people commended, which is probably over an 80 something. Okay, so anyway, so the word walls. If you're at home, you will see the word walls on the website. Okay, so let's go back to home. All right, APUSH. This is going to be your row. This is your APUSH lesson button. This is going to be your table of contents for your interactive notebooks. I want you to be keeping an interactive notebook as well. APUSH resources, the APUSH textbook, and when you click on APUSH textbook, you click on American Pageant book, and it goes right to where you register for your online book. And I will get you those keys and stuff in class, okay, the key codes. All right, let's go back to home. All right, and now, and then there's going to be forms and documents in this one here. So if I give a blank sheet in the class, a lot of times if it's a form we use on a regular basis, you're going to go there to get it, okay? And let me just show you that right quick. Okay, so we do vocabulary cards. We use Frayer model, and I will show a video on how to do vocabulary in this classroom. We have our course syllabus here, which is in the works. It's still being updated and stuff, but as I update it, it will be updating on here as well. So we will go over the course syllabus in class. Okay, and those of you at home can watch a video on it. I'll be posting that. In our calendar and our thinking maps, how we take notes in the class. Here's an example of that. And our simple way of taking notes, we can take the more advanced you are, you can go really more Cornell type notes. But here, this is where in history, if you just put the main ideas, people, places, and things on this side, and details on that side, and you title it the right thing, that's some good note taking. Okay. So anyway, this is what the forms and documents look like. Okay. Teaks that you need to know for the passing the STAR test. Remember, this is your final STAR test for exiting out of STAR. So you're getting to the end of those STAR tests. Pacing guide, those at home especially, you can be looking at what, or you're in sports, you want to know what's going on for the next week. I keep our lessons coming that are going to be, and I've got it done all the way through December, and I will soon have it done for the rest of the year. So if you need to know what we're doing in class, this is, of course, it's always changing, especially this year, but I keep it pretty darn accurate. Okay. All right. So, and then this here's another Meet Mr. Block. You can click on here and learn a bit more about me. Okay. And 3rd through 8th period, this is your textbook. Okay. This is, and you click on it, and you can have the online textbook. I'll get you username and IDs later, but you will have access to the hard copy book that we use in class. You can have it, access to it at home. So I will get you those passwords and IDs very soon. All right, so we're going to have a link to our Google Classrooms. This is a link to our YouTube channel, which whenever I do live feeds, it will record it and put it right there on my YouTube channel. So if you missed the class for whatever reason, you can always go back and watch it. Okay? And remember, this is a STAR class. So let's go back to home. And this is where you're going to go get your lessons. This is 3rd through 4th, 6th, 7th, and 8th periods. This is where you're going to get your lessons. And the first thing is right there for you to fill out. It's a Google form. And please fill this out so I can get to know you better. Okay? And remember, as I add lessons, you're going to have to scroll down to see the earlier dates. Okay? So I put new things on top. All right? Okay. And APUSH, same thing goes for you. This is going to be where your lessons are. And this is where I'll be posting them. And of course, you have the form to do as well. So, like I said, I'll be posting new things on top, and you have to scroll down to see the older things. Now, I will also be on these pages, on your lessons buttons, I will be putting links to the Google Classroom whenever I need you to go there to do an assignment. Okay? So that's a quick briefing on how to utilize the website and how to access your lessons in my classes. Okay? So I'm going to go back to my Flex camera, and I'm going to show you what the classroom looks like. Okay, I'm upside down. All right, so here's a quick, see how this works. Okay, there's the TV screen. There's my administrative desk when I'm not teaching stuff. Oh, I was in the Navy, you know that, and the Army's cool. I know a lot of y'all will be joining the Army, so I have that up there. Here's the word wall. Remember, I take pictures of it and I put it on the word wall button so you at home can study. That's the best way to study for a test. And you saw the rest of the room. So anyway, put it over here. Anyway, I look forward to meeting y'all in person, and please go to that website and get familiarized with it. And it's going to be a great year, and we're going to use technology to get the job done, and we're going to have a successful year, and we can do it. I know we can. So anyway, looking forward to meeting everybody. Please sign up for the remind messages, and we will get started on Monday, August the 10th. Anyway, see you then.